Hi, guys, and welcome to this episode of Alien Strand podcast. I'm your host, Donald Desma, and I'm just going to bring some news to you that just unfolded here a little while ago, a few hours ago, by the way. In Mexican Congress in Mexico City, they actually unveiled the find that they found in Peru of two aliens that they thought that they were uh, put together or some sort of the government out there, but they actually presented it today to Mexico Congress there today in Mexico City. So I don't know if you guys saw it, but this is what they presented to them. And it's pretty big news, and really in reality over there. Since he talked about David Grush as well, and Jaime Musan. So he was the one that presented everything today, and kind of gave them some information about these tiny bodies that were found in 2017 in Peru, that they uncovered, and they actually got x-rayed and everything like that. So, they actually got this on record today in Mexico City in front of their Congress. So they were able to watch and see these little they're extraterrestrials. So he claims that they have carbon dated them at least 1,000 years old, right? That they had large eye sockets, very large brains, and they had very small, very tiny teeth. So they said they mainly drank and maybe chewed up their food in order, like real small, in order to try to eat. So this is the information. They gave it out all in Spanish there. They try to present it to them, and so that way they can understand what we as a community of ufologists are actually seeing out there as well. So this is big news actually for Mexico, and for ufologists all over the world. They actually were able to throw it out there because of what happened with our disclosure here with David Grush. And they claim that because of what he did, they kind of threw it off to the side, right? So we have to make sure that when these guys bring this up to show this to the folks out there, that they are actually they have their scientists with them, and they're showing the proof. So I'm going to show you just a little bit of a clip. It's going to be in Spanish, but check this out real quick. It's going to be short, maybe about a minute and a half long. Check that out. This is how they actually brought it out to Congress now.
Que declaró ante los congresistas de los Estados Unidos que su país estaba en posesión de restos biológicos de entidades y que él sabía dónde estaban, que se lo dijo a los congresistas. Hasta el momento el Pentágono no ha aceptado liberar esta información y permitir a los congresistas ser testigos de estos restos biológicos. Aquí hoy vamos a presentar dos seres que fueron recuperados en Perú en una mina de diatomea. Son cuerpos desecados encontrados entre las ciudades de Palpa y de Nazca en 2017, que han sido investigados profundamente, tanto por investigadores, periodistas, como por científicos, que hoy aquí van a dar a conocer algunas de sus extraordinarias conclusiones. Quiero llamar en primer lugar al investigador Joyce Mantilla, que ha investigado este tema desde el primer momento. ¿Ya se descubrieron? Vamos a descubrir en este momento esos cuerpos que, de acuerdo a los científicos que van a declararlo aquí, son seres no humanos, que no son parte de nuestra evolución terrestre y que después de desaparecer no hay una evolución posterior.
Right, so there you have it. They were actually unveiled the boxes. We've known about this in the UFO community as far as them finding these, and then they were doing all the DNA tests and everything on these extraterrestrial corpses, because that's what they are. So I'm going to read to you a little bit of an NPR news what they threw out, and this is actually translated of what happened today. So it just says let's see, Mexico City, Mexico Congress heard testimony from experts who study extraterrestrials. Started with a huge surprise. It says Jaime Maussan, a self-described ufologist, brought two caskets to the congressional chambers. As Maussan spoke, two men uncovered the caskets to reveal the two bodies. Right, so that's basically what you were seeing here in the video, right? Of what, and he was explaining what these bodies were and how they found them. So it says the corpses look like white stereotypical descriptions of aliens: big head, little body, three fingers. Wasan said that they were found in Peru in 2017. They're estimated to be 1,000 years old. One of the bodies had been pregnant. I didn't even know this, right? He claimed, he goes, these are not mummies. He said these are completely bodies that have not been manipulated. Speaking under oath, Masan claimed the bodies were non-human. So this is what he was just claiming here just a little while ago, a couple of hours ago. They threw this out there. All right. So I just thought it was really big news for ufology today. You know, we needed to throw this out there as soon as possible so you guys can know exactly what's happening out there. You know, it's a big deal, man. It's a big deal to get this information out to Congress and even to other countries as well, because now, because of what David Grush did, now all the other countries are starting to jump on board, right? So this is a big win actually for ufologists around the world, you know, and we should be proud of this moment. And it's a great moment, even though, you know, it happened in a different country. It doesn't matter because that's what it's about, you know. They also said that they had scanned all the bodies. A lot of times, he says that they allegedly aliens had big brains and big eyes, which allowed for wide stereoscopic vision. In other words, they had a lot of they could see more than we can. It said they lacked teeth, so that they liked only drank and did not chew. Right. So I've talked about this in a lot of podcasts that these things don't have they have little mouths that they put kind of stuff on their skin to keep them alive, to get the enzymes, right? So you know, it's just one of those things that we have to applaud them for doing this today, and I'm glad that they were able to do it today, you know, and get it out there to Mexico Congress, you know, in Mexico City. And, you know, if you guys see this out there, please share this out there to as many people as possible. You know, we've known that they've had these mummies for a long time, since 2017, but, you know, they finally threw it out there, you know, and threw it out there to the public, you know, in the main public eye. So let's just go ahead and make sure that we get this information out to you guys. I just wanted to throw out to you real quick. You know, thank you for watching today. You know, it's a big deal. Please share this as much as possible. Give us your thoughts on what you think, you know, these things are. You know, they say they're about 1,000 years old. All right. So who knows what they are, but you know, one of these days, you know, this is about the best thing that they've ever found in 2017. You know, if you really think about it, you know, they actually have not alive, but an actual body, right? Which they always claim that these bodies are put in different places in the United States, right? In different bases all over the world, you know, even here in the United States, they take them everywhere and stash them everywhere. These guys have them. They were the first ones to find them. Why? Because there were citizen ufologists who actually got this, and citizen people who actually gave this to the community, right? They didn't hold on to it. So, all right, let's just go ahead and just share this as much as possible. Thank you guys for sitting here watching real quick, and we'll talk to you later. Have a good day.
This is ASDP ufologist Terry Ledge from Oregon. You're watching the Mothership Alien Strand podcast with your host, Donald Bodesman.